Resmikan dan selamat sejahtera. My name is Nur Farzana binti Abu Zairan. My dormitory is 10DDT 22F 1125. Our group will explain about problem-based tasks for subject Security Basics and IT Professional. In table of contents, we have first, problem 1, file and folder permissions. Second, problem 2, unauthorized computer access. Third, problem 3, data and files loss. Fourth, problem 4, internet connection loss. And last, problem 5, encryption data. Computer and network security helps to ensure that only authorized personnel have access. Threats to security can be internal or external to come from the inside or outside of an organization. One of the security procedures is to secure accounts in computer. You as an IT technician are required to work in support positions and taking care of users' computer problems. You will be involved in everything from installing new systems to troubleshooting and repairing existing computers and networks. Several problems often asked to IT technicians such as: first is problem 1, file and folder permissions. Mr. Ari is a staff who works at an advertisement company. He wants to share the flyers folder with his colleagues where they can view only. In order to help Mr. Ari to solve this situation, you need to come out with step-by-step documentation of folder sharing and folder permissions. Step 1. Should log into your computer as an admin. Step 2. Right-click on the file or folder you want to change permissions and select Properties. Step 3. Select the Security tab. The list of groups and users that you see have permissions for this folder. Step 4. Select the user you want to modify permissions and then click Edit. Step 5. To add a new user or group, click on Edit and then Add. Step 6. Click Advanced and then Find Now. Step 7. Select the user you want to add to the permission list and click OK. Step 8. Select the permission you want to give this folder. First, full control. User can read, write, change or delete the file. Modify. User can read, write and change the file. Third, read and execute. User can read or run the selected file. Next, list folder contents. User can view the files in the selected folder. Then read for user can open the file. And last, write. User can edit the file or create new files. Step 9. If you can't change the permission and the area is grayed out, you have to go back to the Security tab. Click Advanced and uncheck Replace All. Check Object Permission entries with inheritable permission entries from this object. Hit Apply and repeat Step 8.
Now I'm going to talk about unauthorized computer access. The situation is most users are interested in taking steps is prevent others from accessing their computer. This is to ensure that their private information is safe and definitely provide peace of mind. Suggest how the customer can protect their computer against intruders. Okay, the first one is about setup password protection. Enable password protection on your computer if it's not already set up. Make sure you are using a personal password you have chosen versus the default password. When creating your password, be sure to incorporate numbers or special characters to make it difficult others to guess. Change your password often, at least every 2 months. Last, do not leave your password written down in a place where others can easily find it. Second is about install a hardware or software firewall. A hardware firewall will protect all the computers connected to the network and can often be set up through the network router. A software firewall requires you to install software, that will protect only that specific computer. That is about install antivirus software or spyware protection program. To prevent hackers or other programs from spying on your internet habits or collecting your password and credit card data, be sure to install antivirus software or spyware protection. Next, use caution when reading email. Open email attachment only if you trust the party that sent it. Many times, email attachment will house virus and malicious spyware that will allow unauthorized access to your computer. Ignore or delete phishing email, which are email messages that masquerade as official email from your bank or shipping companies that want you to divulge sensitive and private information, such as your social security numbers, password, and more. For the last step is learn how to lock your computer. If you need to step away from your computer for a break and you want to keep it power on, lock your computer so it requires a password, preventing unauthorized access. For Windows 7 users, go to the Start menu, select the right pointing area from the Shutdown category and select Lock. For Macintosh users, use keystroke of Shift, Command and the letter Q, pressing all buttons at the same time. You may also select Logout from the Apple pull-down menu. For Windows XP users, use keystroke of Ctrl, Alt, and delete pressing all buttons at the same time and select Lock Workstation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shamila binti Kamaruddin. My matric number is 10DDT 22F1147. I will continue with question number 3. Problem 3. Data and file loss. We often face the risk of losing data due to malicious software attack, natural disaster, hardware failure, and other potential danger. As a technician, you must remind your customer about the importance of making a backup. List out the steps on how to backup the data and file. Step 1. Connect an external drive. Plug in an external hard drive or USB flash drive with sufficient storage space. Step 2. Open Setting. Press Window I to open the Setting menu. Step 3. Go to Update and Security. Select Update and Security from the menu. Step 4. Navigate to Backup. In the left sidebar, click on Backup. Step 5. Add a drive. Under Backup using File History, click on Add a Drive and select the external drive. Step 6. Configure File History setting. Click on More option to customize setting. Step 7. Initiate backup. Click on Backup Now to manually start the initial backup.
Problem 4. Internet connection loss. 4 is incredibly frustrating when your internet isn't working, whether you are hooked up to Wi-Fi but without internet access or you are having trouble with a wired internet connection. As a technician, show the method to identify the problem and get back online. List out the steps on how to troubleshooting the internet connection pressure. First, check network cables. If using a wired connection, ensure the internet cable are securely connected to both of your computer and the router or modem. Step 2. Check airplane mode. Ensure the airplane mode is turned off. Click on the Action Center icon in the taskbar and make sure airplane mode is not enabled. Problem 5. Encryption data. Question 5 is everything from our web browsing to mobile device and IoT product installed in our home has the potential to erode our privacy and personal security, and we cannot depend on our vendors or ever-changing surveillance rules to keep them intact. Determine how encryption can protect data from being altered and list out the steps on how to encrypt the data and file. So, encryption is used to protect data from being stolen, changed, or compromise and works by scrambling data into a secret code that can only be unlocked with a unique digital key. So here is the step how to encrypt the data and file. First is the right click or press and hold a file or folder and select properties. Step 2. Select the advanced button and select the encrypt contents to secure data checks box. And the last step is select OK to close the advanced attributes window and select apply, and the last is select OK.